What's going on, guys? Welcome to it. It's another edition of the rounds. Time to pour another pint of knowledge. We bring you the freshest and tastiest in all the brews here on the rounds, and today's no exception. We're heading over to Milwaukee. We're going to check out the folks at Lakefront. It is a gorgeous day out, and on these kind of days I'm known to enjoy a stout cup of coffee. And this time it's actually going to be a stout with coffee. But anyway, this is the Fuel Cafe. Fuel Cafe is a very famous Milwaukee coffee house. So Lakefront, being the proud purveyors of local economy that they are, decided to team up with the local hotspot and kind of pep up a stout a little bit. So they've got a 5.9% alcohol by volume stout going here, and comes in 6-packs. Should run you in the neighborhood of $10. I gotta be honest, there's some things from the Lakefront Brewery that I would be hard pressed to say that I could like them anymore. Their I.B.A. is a fantastic example of that. Their Oktoberfest beer, a fantastic example of that. Their I.B.A., of course, not to be missed. This is, pitch black. So we're going to be looking at a malt-driven ale. Now the deal with that is they didn't list the IBUs, the malts, or the hops at all that I could find. And I'm actually waiting to hear back from them, so we'll see what happens. Pitch black. I mean, really. Wow. Nicely done. Literally completely black. Every once in a while you think you might see like a highlight in the glass, but it's probably an illusion. Thin but dense head. And I've been shaking it around a little bit, so bear that in mind as well. I went with the Nonic glass and, what else. It's nice, because they got both in the bouquet. Like, it smelled like dark roasted malts, but then there was also like a roast coffee, maybe still some of the caffeine in the nose, I don't know. But that's a really nice mix. No idea where that came from. That was really, really nice. If you can imagine this, roasty malts up front, and then in the middle, and it almost kind of like zigzagged across my tongue, or did laps between these two heavy bookends of malt, but it was roast, malt, delicious, kind of coffee, and still a little bit of the ale aspect, but not necessarily that hard roast malt. And then as the caffeine, coffee, ale were bouncing back and forth, the second bookend came in of roasted malt. And that's literally like your entire flavor profile. But, I mean, really, really enjoyable. Nice viscosity to it. It swallows almost like a chilled coffee. Like it really has that similar kind of effect. So that's kind of interesting. Definitely worth checking out. I enjoy coffee stouts. I've got a buddy of mine who is really, really into chocolate coffee stouts, so he has to have both. Well, not has to, but that's kind of his kick right now. So that's kind of interesting. That'll do it for us here on the rounds, guys. Remember, drink American, drink independent, and drink to your health. And we will see you over our next pint. Thanks for showing up.